I thought Mr. Clampett, right, had it all set, but looks like experience won out.
He should learn from it.
Oh, yeah, that's all. That's the way I need to learn.
I'll tell you, the pressure is unbelievable in a major championship, and experience did tell today. Tom Watson called it unbelievable, almost a giveaway. That's about what it was this afternoon in Troon, Scotland, as South Africa's Nick Price and American Bobby Clampett squandered leads over the final holes to hand Watson his 4th British Open championship. Dave Martin has more.
Shot of
a
Tom
sensational
Watson.
shot from the 11th fairway by Tom Watson left him only a short putt for an eagle en route to a 2-under par 70 in the final round of the British Open. Watson finished the 72 holes at 4-under par 284.
Price.
South Africa's
Second
Nick Price
shot
made a
on the 12th
brilliant
hole.
shot from the 12th fairway to set up his 3rd straight birdie, giving him a 3-shot lead. Nick Faldo of Britain dropped a long putt at 17, but closed 2 strokes behind the winner.
On the
At
par
15,
4 hole.
Price yielded to the pressure with a double bogey, creating a tie with Watson for the lead. Watson could have gone on top, but barely missed a 20-foot putt in the 18th green. However, Price was off target from 6 feet at 17. That gave Watson his 4th British Open crown. Dave Martin for CBS News.
And what happened to Bobby Clampett, the young Californian who led the Open the first 3 rounds? Well, he limped home with a 77 today after yesterday's 78 and finished in a tie for 10th at even par 288 with Jack Nicklaus, who fired a final round 69 and finished only 4 shots behind Watson. Meantime, at the Quad Cities Open, Payne Stewart fired a record-tying 7-under par 63 today to pick up his first career victory by 2 shots over Brad Bryant and Pat McGowan. And Sally Little survived 2 rain delays to shoot a 68 and win the LPGA's Mayflower Classic this afternoon. It's her 4th victory of the year and puts her atop the money standings with better than $195,000. After splitting a twin bill with Evansville last night, the Omaha Royals back in action again this evening, hosting the Triplets in another doubleheader. The Royals were leading Evansville 4-3 in the bottom of the 5th inning of the opener when Mark Ryle belts a solo home run to right center field. That makes it 5-3 Royals, but the Triplets came from behind to beat Omaha 6-5 in the opener, coming up with 3 runs in the late innings to do it. The score in the second game right now is tied up 1-1 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And did you see what happened in Baltimore last night? A close play at first base, a controversial call, a questionable one at that, and that's about all Earl Weaver needs. He's tossed out by the same ump for the 2nd night in a row, so watch what he does. Take a look at the umpire's head as they go jaw to jaw. It snaps back. Earl apparently punched him, and he may be in some real hot water now. American League President Lee McPhail is looking into the matter. To the scores now. Omaha loses the opener to Evansville 6-5. They're tied up 1-1 in the nightcap. In the American League, Toronto edged Texas 5-4 in 10 innings. Kansas City shut out the Red Sox 9-0. Derek Botello just called up through a 3-hitter over 7 innings. The Yankees topped Oakland 7-3 to sweep that series. It was Minnesota over Detroit. Baltimore with Earl Weaver down Seattle 4-3. Cleveland rallied to edge the Angels 5-4, and Milwaukee swept its 5-game series with the White Sox 9-3 the score today. In the National League, St. Louis over the stumbling Reds 6-5. Atlanta beat the Cubs again 4-2, and Houston over the Pirates. It was the Mets beating the Dodgers again 8-3. Montreal pounded San Diego 9-2, and Atlee Hammaker is now 7-5 as the Giants beat the Phillies 4-3. For the 2nd time, the WBA heavyweight title fight between champion Mike Weaver and Randy Cobb has been called off. Yesterday, the challenger suffered a cut to his upper lip during a sparring session, and it took 24 stitches to close it up. Doctors say it will be at least a month before Cobb can spar again, 6 to 8 weeks before he can step into the ring. And some more changes in the lightweight ranks. Today in Las Vegas, midway through the 5th round, Ruben Munoz floors former world champion Art Frias with 3 solid shots. The bout didn't last much longer. Referee Larry Hazard stops it late in the 5th round as Munoz pounds Frias at will. Munoz now takes over as USBA lightweight champion, while Frias suffered his 2nd straight setback, the first coming a few months ago when he lost his WBA crown to Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Austrian Niki Lauda led almost wire-to-wire today to win the British Grand Prix at Brands Hatch, England. Didier Pironi was 2nd. The victory moves Lauda into 3rd place in the Drivers' Championship standings. And at the Michigan 500 auto race today, A.J. Foyt was knocked out of the running about midway through the race when his car was smashed into the wall by a vehicle driven by Hector Rebaque. Another look as Rebaque loses control of his car. He hits Foyt, and A.J. slams into the wall, and he is finished for the afternoon. Foyt was taken to an ambulance, but suffered only a minor puncture wound in his left foot and is reported in good condition. The winner of the race was Gordon Johncock, who now adds the Michigan 500 title to his victory at Indianapolis earlier this year. And John, the Midwest Regional Soccer Championships for girls under 16, Nebraska placed 4th out of 10 states at that tournament up in Detroit.
4th.
4th, very good showing.
Congratulations.
Okay.
A group of genuine seniors take to the classroom. We'll have that story and a final look at the weather in a moment.
Long John Silver's gives you smiles to go.
Let Long John Silver's put a smile on your taste.
Long John's takeout plates keep everything in place.
They keep the hot food hot and the coleslaw cold.
Long John's newfangled takeout plates
are as good as their food.
Lunch or dinner, Long John Silver's gives you smiles to go.
Let Long John Silver's put a smile on your taste.
At your place.
Your Lincoln Mercury dealer announces the Lynx Summer Sales Drive. Right now, you can drive away with 2 years free scheduled maintenance and a 2-year free limited warranty that covers virtually all parts and all labor. Plus, get a 5% cash bonus off the base sticker price. Now, with the bonus, Lynx is $21.72 less than Honda Accord 3-door. Get it all on Lynx 3-door, 5-door, wagon, and LN7. See your Lincoln Mercury dealer during the Lynx Summer Sales Drive.
We'll have more on that fire later, but now back to music.
When you want to find out what's happening locally.
Today in China, here's our London correspondent.
Action News has a live report from the scene of that 3-alarm fire.
Turn to Action News in the morning, a complete local newscast with Catherine Joyner, Bryce Anderson, and the Action News team. Local news, weather, and features that will interest you. Watch Action News in the morning, weekdays at 8 on Channel 6.
Life. It's something we all cherish. It's the sense of wonder, the pleasure of discovery, and the joy of caring. At John A. Gentleman, we care about you. Serving Omaha families for over 75 years, we provided that special kind of caring you've come to trust. John A. Gentleman. Caring when you need it most.
An Omaha man was killed in a motorcycle car collision this afternoon. Authorities say Lonnie T. Morrison died after his motorcycle collided with a car at 25th and Cornhusker Highway. A second motorcycle was also involved in the accident. The driver of that cycle and the driver of the car were treated and released from a local hospital. For the second time in as many years, Creighton University is hosting a continuing education program for senior citizens called Elderhostel. Mike Lester has the story.
Creighton's program is one of more than 500 elder hostels being held on college campuses across the country this summer. For 1 week, these seniors will become college students, a return to the past for some, a new experience for others. Those registering here today will live in a dorm with regular summer session students. They will take part in daily classes and participate in a variety of other on-campus activities as well. The mini-courses will focus on computers, creative writing, and self-expression.
Well, I enjoyed school when I was in school years ago, and I enjoyed every bit of what I've taken since. I just thought Elderhostel was an opportunity to get a little more of that.
The 25 participants in this year's Elderhostel, more than double those attending last year, will also be treated to a tour of Omaha's high points as well as a number of nighttime social sessions. Mike Lester, Action News Tonight.
But I'm not going to... Hello. We have breakfast cast, partly cloudy, 68 degrees expected at 7 a.m. We had a low of 67 this morning and a high of 84 with no rain. We'll have an overnight low of 68 and a high of 87 tomorrow. With sunrise and sunset, as you see there, 6:06 and 8:53 a.m. and p.m. Take your pick. We don't have the fish to show you, but let me tell you, for tomorrow, around 6 in the morning and mid-afternoon is good time to fish.
6 in the morning, mid-afternoon.
Right.
Okay, thanks a lot, Frank. Thank you for joining us. Join us again next weekend.
You're going to need me someday. I don't know when, and you don't know when, but you're going to need me. When a bathroom, kitchen, or laundry drain gets clogged and stops draining, then you're going to need me. Fast. You'll be all upset. You won't remember my name. Okay, forget my name. Just look for Roto-Rooter Sewer and Drain Service. Got it?
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away goes trouble down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
My hometown, a real friendly place where folks know how to have a real good time. You're gonna have a good time at your Pizza Hut, eating pizza made with cheese. They top them off so wonderful, oh yes, your hometown Pizza Hut. There's no place like your hometown Pizza Hut restaurant.
Kansas City's Worlds of Fun. 2 people get in for the price of 1. Now through August 1st with coupons in TV Guide and newspapers. Magical savings. Plan now.
Mr. and Mrs. Chimney Sweep.
On PM Magazine Monday nights.